Hey y'all, and welcome back to Wagon Homestead. So, in today's video, we're going to be doing week 4 of a garden tour. And I say week 4 because when I had posted week 3, it was literally in the middle of the week when I posted it, so I gave it a full week. But before we jump in, I gotta show y'all something. So, I have harvested the Jewel June bearing strawberries. I literally just brought this harvest in 15 seconds ago before I literally turned on the camera. This is the second round of harvest. I had already harvested maybe about a handful of these. And, well, here we are. I've been fighting birds this year with them, so there's about a handful and a half of the strawberries that birds have picked at or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant those back in the kiddie pool so that way we can start replenishing some plants, because you got to replenish your strawberry plants every 2 to 3 years. They really start to die down with production. Yeah, I still got to wash these and everything. I literally just brought these in, and some of these are super ripe. So when I first tried these, absolutely was not a fan. And I wasn't a fan because when I had picked these, it had just rained for days. So they tasted very watery. It did not taste like a strawberry. So, but now that I've talked for 2 minutes about strawberries, let's hop into the garden tour. So we'll start with these Canadian Tuscana strawberry pot. So, obviously, as you can see, a bird was in here and made a nest. I can't remember if I mentioned it in the last video, but mama bird was laying on 2 eggs, found out what she was a turtle dove. But yeah, so the babies have left. Mama comes back sometimes. It's probably been most of the week now. She hasn't really been here. So, but here are the King Tut purple potted peas. They have gotten very tall. However, we finally have our first bloom. Here's a little strawberry thing. All these little strawberries that are in here still spread throughout, that are not connected in a nice deep red. Those are the ones that I had to fight the birds about, so it sucks, but you know what? I am very grateful for the strawberry harvest that God has given me this year, because I've never had this many strawberries before. Now, over here is the tomato plants. So, that one over there is doing really well. I've lost 4. That one right down there, it's getting a little iffy. I may have to replant it. The basil, all of the basil is doing very well. Definitely no complaints, but tomatoes definitely went through a major transplant shock, which I imagine that they would have, because transplanting them was a little rough this year, so completely my fault. But, so this tomato right here is a Black Beauty. This one is a Dr. Witchies. And as I've stated before, the Dr. Witchies, they've just done amazing. So, still trying to figure out what this plant is. We are thinking maybe it is a pumpkin or a cucumber or a zucchini. I don't know. I have no idea. All that I do know is that it needs to leave. So over here in the side garden, so right here we have the kaleidoscope butterfly bush. This has finally started to bloom, guys. I'm super stoked about this. That is absolutely beautiful. So this flower leafy thing has not given me anything yet. Here is the Japanese maple. Now this has finally flowered. And this one has also finally flowered. Nothing from this one. And then these two. So, these are the butterfly bushes that I just cut back. These things have gotten massive. Obviously that in the back is not, but these two right here are. And those are about to bloom soon as well. So here we have another very small butterfly bush. Not much to it. Got this tiny little thingy. And then we got these this year. And these are like super duper soft. And I don't know, these just right now are not doing the greatest. Like this one looks rough. It's really losing its vibrancy. Because the color is supposed to be like these. So here we had a pinkish, almost basically magenta Asiatic lily, and it did have blooms on it. However, they're done now, which is kind of sad. Here we have this. I need to condense this because it's blocking everything. Here we have some geraniums, and geraniums are slowly starting to have issues. Honestly, I think it's because it's been very consistently hot. Here we have dahlias, and something is eating my dahlias. If y'all know what eats dahlias, please leave it down below, and because I really want to know. What is this? I don't remember what flower that is. But right now it just looks like a thing of lettuce. Even though it's not. Here we have another one of these very dainty looking flowers. And then we have the lilies of the valley. So here I had put the black Asiatic lily. It still has not popped through yet, so I don't know if I killed it or what. I'm not really sure. But everything surrounding this is snapdragons. And wow, sorry guys, I can't talk. I like snapdragons. I think they're very cool flowers, especially because you can open them up. You're not supposed to, but like they open. They're pretty cool. Ooh, there went my hat. So we'll start with the other flower beds. So all of these are doing mostly okay. Not even sure what flower this is. This must be new. I didn't put this in here. And here, so if you guys can hear this, these are the flowers that I had said felt like paper. They're super cool. What else we got here? So all of this is doing very, very well. This has had some plume looking things come out of it. It's pretty cool. The clematis has died down. I don't remember if it'll bloom again. I hope that it does though. And then I found we will have one pair this year. So back here we have Joe's attempt at a food garden. We got peppers, beans, cucumbers, and I don't even know what else. I don't see this working out, but he can figure that out. So yeah, so for the most part the flowers are doing good. Something is eating some of them, but it's all good. Over here we have the hibiscus flowers, and the hibiscus flowers are finally starting to bloom again. The lily pads have really taken off. They filled out this whole thing now, so I really do like that. These are doing well. So this is actually going to flower. This is I believe the Queen Victoria, and I remember I told you guys this was going to flower. Well, it's starting to flower. These two arrangements are doing good. We added this new little fountain along with these little flowers. They look pretty interesting. And then we have these ones. And these ones I really like. I love the definition. And then these rose bushes have deadheaded themselves, so we're just waiting for new blooms on them. The water hyacinth, I believe this is what this is called, has finally put off its first offshoot. So as you can see, it's still connected to the mother plant, but it'll keep setting off these shoots. And pretty interesting. So these are actually known to be very invasive in a lot of other parts of like different countries and such. They are pretty cool. Alright, so we just put this around the bird bath today, probably about like 5 minutes ago, honestly. So I don't know what any of these are except for this. Is this a petunia? No, this one. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you. Cool, so we have tags this time. So this is a regal geranium. That would be this one. And this other one is as well right here. And then we have the black magic. And this is the petunia right there. And then this colorful leafy thing is Collis. Okay, there's some neighbor kids. So right here we have the Black Beauty, and for the most part it's doing pretty well. I was a little bit worried about this specific Black Beauty for a while. Right next to it we have the Black Strawberry tomato, and all of the tomatoes out here in the buckets this year have actually been doing very well. I'm very happy about it. And then right here we have the Dr. Witchy's tomato, and these have just been resilient of everything. Transplant shock, and as long as these produce very well, these will definitely be a staple in my garden for sure. And I'm very happy. Very happy about it. And like you guys can also, ooh, something was biting me. You can trim these down to one stem, and helps it focus a little bit more. Don't top the plant. So right here we have the pink oxheart, and this one is actually doing fairly well compared to the ones in the back, but the ones in the back also went through some major transplant shock really bad compared to the ones up here. And then right here is a blue cream berries tomato, so this little guy's doing pretty well as well. But yeah, everything's looking really good. Alrighty guys, well thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I hope you all enjoyed the garden tour. So many changes. I will be planting the pumpkins, so you will see that in the next garden tour. And yeah, I also wanted to put out there as a disclaimer, so I will not be releasing a summer collection for candles or wax melts. I have too much going on right now to mess with any of that at the moment. So the fall, I will be releasing a fall collection, and I will be coming out with a new product. So y'all stay tuned. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, share, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.